This is a very heavy work in progress game. I want to thank the patron that did send it to me. One of their patrons sent it to me. Let's see. Looks like he's coming around. Thank Hera that he's not hurt. Hera, nothing. Did you see the tests? Super strength, flight, and invulnerability? Not only is he the only male in the entire universe, but he might have been considered one of the strongest before this crisis happened. Yeah, she's keeping that voice. Everyone seems to find it funny. Easy there, don't put too much strain on yourself. The whole universe has gone to hell, and he is likely the cause, the solution, or both. We'll figure out all of that out in due time, but we should make sure he's fine. A nuke could go off in this room right now and he'd be fine. What we need are answers, and we need them now. I'm just as anxious to find out what happened and how to fix it as you are, but we can't cause this poor man any more trauma than he's already experiencing. That's it. I don't know why Wonder Woman's getting that voice. Our universe has been merged into one, and all men have disappeared, Diana. There's chaos and panic all over, and people are dying in the confusion. I know that, but we need to be careful. A careless move made in haste can make things even worse. I guess I could try different ways. At the very least, let's ask him questions about who he is. Fine. After we find out his blood type and favorite color, then we can finally get around to solving this mystery. Not changing Captain Marvel's voice. Sorry about that. We shouldn't be arguing in front of you. My name is Diana, and I'm known as Wonder Woman. My friend over there is Carol, and she's a superhero that goes by the name Captain Marvel. Tell us, what is your name? We're gonna keep it as we always do. Nice to meet you, Anon. Do you have any idea what has happened? Judging by the clueless look on his face, I'd say he doesn't really. In that case, we'll just have to help him figure out his role in all of this. As much as I like seeing him naked, I think we should get him something to wear. I actually scrounged up something from around the watchtower for him to wear. I hope you don't mind wearing spandex, Anon. Not bad. The costume leaves little to the imagination. You'll have to excuse Carol. She doesn't seem to have a filter. I just call it like I see it. You do look good. I'll agree with her on that. Now let's get back to business. What are we going to do with this guy? I'm just gonna give Willem. I can't avoid it. Allow me to answer some of your questions. It's surprising how any of you get anything done while remaining in the dark so often. Amanda Waller, how did you get here? Same as always, I let myself in. She hijacked your teleporties and teleported us up here. Quiet, Harley. First time meeting both of you, and you're already starting to piss me off. You'll get used to it. That's a shame, Captain. I know you'd be a perfect fit for my Suicide Squad. Maybe even after a while you'll be willing to serve me as a team leader. Yeah, poor Flag went bye-bye because he had a 9-inch long. Not that the size mattered since all guys disappeared, but it sure mattered to me last week. What do you want, Waller? You wouldn't be here if it wasn't in your best interest. As I said before, I'm here to help. We may not be the best of friends, but we share the common interest. You know what? She's got so much dialogue, fuck it. As I said before, I'm here to help. We may not be the best of friends, but we share a common interest in making sure that the people of Earth can live peacefully. That's not happening right now, and I'm here to offer you some information. I'd like to show you something. This was found in a crater in the Sonoran Desert. It looks like a Sinestro Corp ring. And that gem looks like an Infinity Stone. You are both partially right. This is what we've called the Infinity Ring. This one in particular being the Reality Ring. Whoever wears it gains its powers over reality itself. That is, if the damn thing works. In my universe, the Infinity Stones could be partially used on their own, but they could only reach their full potential when combined with the Infinity Gauntlet. And from what I've learned, gathering all 6 rings will give the wielder unlimited power. That's what we'll need to restore both universes to the way they were. You know, we could summon a dragon, but the whole Dragon Ball issue is going to be a whole nightmare in itself, so we'll just do the stones. We need to find the 5 other rings in this Infinity Gauntlet. My team is scanning the globe and even space for the whereabouts, but we already know where the Infinity Gauntlet is. And where's that? Right here. Congratulations, Anon. You're the most important person in the universe, and the only one who can use these rings. What the hell? It disappeared. The lanterns can make the rings do that as well. The ring is still there, but it seems to be activating and cloaking. It seems to be actively cloaking itself. That'll be useful to keep our living gauntlet here from generating too much attention, aside from the fact that he's the only male in existence. We're one step closer, but now it's time to test the power of the ring and him. Anon, you're in luck. The ring just so happens to be powered by your libido. What? You're kidding, right? That's about as stupid as it is unbelievable. I share Carol's sentiment. We ran some tests on the ring before coming here, but all I got were theories that needed to be tested. One of them was that the wielder would need to be sexually stimulated in order to charge the rings. That was the one I doubted the most, but after pressing my body against Anon, I saw a spark come from it. I'm flattered to get such a reaction from you. Kinda sounds like the story of one of those superhero porn parodies. I like the one where my character gets gangbanged by the sex men. Okay, is that an actual game? I'm curious. Which brings me to why I brought Harley along. We'll need a guinea pig to help Anon charge his ring. You superheroines tend to be squeamish about these kinds of things. Wait a minute! I gotta fuck this guy? That won't be necessary. I want you to give him a blowjob. Waller, baby! This is the best mission you gave me since the time I had to keep Vandal Savage and his daughter busy. I will not allow this to happen. I'm with the princess on this one. Keep the slut away from him. If you have another way to get him off, then I'm open to suggestions. Maybe one of you'd like to get on your knees and suck his dick? Well, it's just that, right here? Can I get a couple of beers in me first? A simple kiss should be enough, wouldn't it? Perhaps. Then we will leave it up to Anon to decide. Carol and I aren't willing to go to your lengths, Waller, but we can provide a warm embrace if he wants. Very well. It's your choice, Anon. Yeah, choosing between a kiss or a BJ. Real hard choice there. So, let's actually look and see which one each one gives you. It's from Wonder Woman. If you wish. For the record, I don't even mind if he didn't pick... For the record, I don't mind that he didn't pick me. At least give him some tongue, princess. Oh man, I could have been sucking his cock right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at the other one. I'm feeling generous. Oh, well, alright. Don't think I'll go easy on you. She seems to be really enjoying it. Oh man, I could have been, yep. Alright, so I forgot if you can actually do it. So you can see where we originally left off. Wow, in February. I thought it was sooner than that. Or before that. Not in your wildest dreams. Okay, fair enough. Booyah! There we go. Peep show's done. Looks like that did the trick. Here comes the fun part. Anon, you now have a little charge in your ring. I want you to use it to change something minor. With the reality ring, you can alter this reality or look into others. Do something simple and small, such as making Harley naked. Hey! Why does it always gotta be me? Because you're expendable, just in case something goes horribly wrong, like the ring making you explode? I'm actually fine with that. I may not be your friend, Harley, but I hope that you can make it through this. Geez, thanks for nothing. Why don't he try using it on one of you three broads? Okay, originally we did check out, Waller naked, so we've already seen. Next time, let me know before doing that. The effects of the ring wore off. There wasn't enough energy to sustain it. Now we are going to check the other one. It was starting to get cold anyway. The effects of the ring wore off. There wasn't enough energy into the situation. Is Harley taller than Captain Marvel? Is Captain Marvel that short? Although, now she's getting thick in the comics, apparently. Nothing will be permanent until it gets more energy and more rings to further power it up. We'll need to search for these rings, but we still have our hands full dealing with the various reports coming in throughout the world. Hey, you know what? That thing being run on libido explains Thanos. You guys know which Thanos I'm talking about. You know which one. We have plenty of our people out there assisting wherever they're needed. There's also a group looking for the ring and gathering intel. Leave the intel of the rings to me and my people. We'll have everything back to normal before the day is over. No way in hell you're gathering the rings on your own. We can do more if we work together. The majority of us will still keep the peace as best we can, but some of us will help you in your quest. Not happening. I have the resources and the manpower to get the task done efficiently. But I will be taking Anon with me to Bel Rev. Is it so it'd be Bel... Yeah, it'd be Bel Revi? Revi? I'm gonna guess Cajun. I won't let you take him, Waller. I can take him by force if I want to, but I don't have time or the patience for it. Your choice, Anon. Stay here and twiddle your thumbs, or come to Bel Rev and take initiative and help us save the universe. You'll have access to my Suicide Squad. Or you could stay here. Last I checked, we also have a bunch of sexy ladies looking for a good workout in bed. Present company included. I offer myself to you willingly, and as many times as you want. Okay, so we do have a choice here. I'm gonna check the Watchtower, and then I'll probably end up going back and doing Bel Rev, which is what I originally chose. Pity. I was hoping you'd cooperate, but it seems that won't be happening. Don't even think of trying anything stupid. Relax. I have no intention of starting a fight or stealing him away from you. Although I could do so and come out on top, I don't feel it's in my best interest to do so. So now you have to cooperate with us. It'll be aggravating to do so, but it is the only course of action that makes things easier for everyone. Harley, we're leaving, courtesy of the Watchtower teleporters. Bye-bye! Any chance we can stop them from doing that next time? I'll have some of our technicians do something about it, but if Waller wants to hijack our systems, I doubt we can stop her. What an annoying little cunt. Well, stud, you made the right choice. Welcome to the team. We'll be sure to give you a steady diet of poon and tang. It's good to know you'll be staying with us. I like She-Hulk. She's got a cute face in this. Hey, sensors picked up some teleporter activity in here. Some bitch named Waller tried to steal Anon, but he turned them down. The good news is that she gave us the reality ring and shared important information with us. Waller? Reality ring? What? They're Infinity Stones, but rings, and only Anon can use them. Wild guess, but we need to collect... you know what voice you get. You know what voice you get. Wild guess, but we need to collect them all and restore our universe back... Oh, sorry. Wild guess, but we need to collect them all and restore our universe back to the way they were. That's exactly what we have to do, but we don't know where the other rings are. We'll put a notice out on the comms for everyone to keep an eye for them. Sure thing, but let's make sure our most valuable asset is doing good. How's it going, handsome? You're going to love this. He can power the rings with his libido. Give him a charge, give him a charge, and you give the ring a charge. And here I was just going to rock his world before hearing about all that. It's probably best that only one of us stay here and keep him company. The rest of us will help people and search for the rings. Come on, pick me. You can see how much this bed can take. Or me. I'll wear you out and wake you up for more. I can provide a central experience that will put you at ease. So what am I gonna pick? We will find out next time, guys. I am a little tease. Thank you for joining me. Link to the creators' Patreon will be in the description, as well as mine. There are lots of fun little links in the description, including my store, so go check them out. All the support is welcomed. So I'll see you guys next time for more Infinity Crisis. If you've got a game you want me to play, then feel free to request away. So hello to those over on Patreon, Subscribestar, and soon, hopefully, Pornhub and other places. We're gonna have She-Hulk first. Damn it, oh well. I guess I'll get a shot later then. I'm happy for you, Jennifer. I hope your time there together is magical. Come here, I got something for you. So hello, YouTube! You guys didn't see it, but you missed a minute of fun time with She-Hulk. If you guys want to see that, Patreon and Subscribestar, $5 a month gets you a lot of stuff. And if you want to wait a while, certain other sites, Hub and Bids, unfortunately I can't say the names due to YouTube, we'll be having them in a few months. Unfortunately, we are playing catch up with a lot of videos, so I hope you guys understand that. After everything is finally caught up, you should only have to wait about 3 weeks before you see what everybody else is seeing. Just heard that you're heading out with the new guy. Well, actually, the only guy. I have to say, he's definitely good on the eyes. Everybody on the Watchtower knows what just happened between him and Jen, and are trying to figure out who's getting him next. Was it good? Was it as good as it sounded like it was? I have a hard time controlling myself around hot guys before, but Anon just looks so fucking tempting. I just want to fuck him again right here and right now. I won't stop you if you do. I might even join you both. There'll be more time for that later, but first we need to get the ring first. You're absolutely right. But hey, when you get the chance, see me and we'll get to know each other. We'll get to know each other in other ways, in as many ways as possible. The Watchtower transporters will take you wherever you want to go, but that doesn't include every possible location. For example, I doubt Waller will be appreciative if any of us beam down to Belle Rêve. She's likely has it shielded, so we can't even if we wanted to. We don't have a reason, so that's not a problem. What is important is that we head to the coordinates provided and retrieve the next Infinity Ring. Carol will send you and Anon out first. Then Jen and I will go to Boston. Hell yeah, let's move out! When you're not in the middle of any conversations or scenarios, you can choose to either talk to any available characters or head to the location of your choice. Depending on your choices and certain parts of the game, you won't be able to talk to some of the people or go to specific places. Alrighty then, so now we know that. So again, this is very early. Animation test. This is the test animation ideas. Do not save here. She-Hulk? Hey handsome, how's it going? Let's have some romance. Oh, you want to just talk? Well, okay. I got this body thanks to a blood transfusion from my cousin. You know, Bruce Banner, aka the Hulk. I'm sure you probably heard of him. And I know what you're thinking, other than damn she's fine, and I wonder how tight she is. And let me tell you that I don't mind it at all. Being She-Hulk is the best thing that's ever happened to me. I used to be a timid little mouse of a girl, but now I get to punch people, flaunt my stuff, and sleep with whoever I want. Speaking of sleeping with someone, ask her how she feels about Wonder Woman. She's alright. She's a good leader and definitely has a firm grasp on everything. Maybe because she's hundreds of years old and a demi-goddess, that always helps. She really is the ultimate beauty. I bet there's a statue of her that people beat off to. And here we have the real deal with us. I wonder what it'd take to be able to fool around with her. Maybe we should just ask. Alright, so we could have more conversations, but... Oh, let's wrestle with her. You sure about that? I know you're not exactly lacking in the super strength department, but don't think I'll go easy on you. Come on, let's head to the gym. Before we get started, you should take off your... So, a lot of you guys didn't get to see that stuff. Go to Watchtower Bridge. Can we go to where we need to go to? I guess we need to talk to Captain Marvel. Hey, how's it going? Oh, can we... I guess we can't go to where we need to go. Diana, she's fine. She gets stuff done and isn't afraid to get physical, but it'd be nice if she had a bit more urgency sometimes. You know the tortoise and the hare story? I'd definitely be the hare, but I wouldn't take it easy with even a second. Diana's the tortoise, if you ask me. Not saying that she's slow, but she seems to be about carefully pacing herself. Probably because she's immortal. They tend to be more patient. I'm not on this planet anywhere near as long as I want to make as much of an impact. Yeah, I don't care. I don't think we can actually go to where we need to go. Weird, isn't it? This is definitely the place. I heard this poison ivy has a way with plants, but these seem kind of plentiful. Or plentiful? Get it? Plentiful? Plants? Plentiful? Harley, what the hell are you doing here? Waller thought you needed backup, so she sent me. And just what can you do to help us? Red and I go way back. We got history. And I can do this thing with my tongue that makes her toes curl. Lovers? Huh, whatever. You might be useful then. Just remember that we get the ring no matter what. Yeah. Don't work without Stud Muffin over there to power it up by getting his rocks off. I wouldn't mind helping you power up those rings again. I need my daily dose of cock. Let's just hurry up and get this goddamn ring. Oh, I like the design they chose. Said the fly trap to the fly. Okay, that line sounded better in my head. I usually leave the painfully bad humor to Holly. Well, love you too, Red. Right back at you, Holly. Venus, please keep these girls entertained and get this gentleman. You did good today, Anon. You can take it easy for now until we find out the next ring. So those who are asking me when I'm going to be doing the next update for Something Unlimited, as soon as it updates, hopefully the person that I know on the team will let me know. And guess what? I will continue doing Something Unlimited. I'll be on my way for now. Come talk to me when you're ready to continue looking for the Infinity Ring. Okay. We'll do one more. Hello, Anon. It's good to see you again. Nothing. Composition. Ask about the Infinity Ring was found. Yes, we have, but first let me have some of the others join us. The space ring has been located and we know where it is. Really? Not liking that we have to rely on Waller for directions to these rings. Actually, we were told about it by someone named Maria Hill. Maria? Seriously? If S.H.I.E.L.D. has a ring, then they won't give it up without something in return. I'll keep that in mind. We got coordinates to where the helicarrier is located. You'll need me to go with you. Not just from my prior experience with them, but you might need some extra muscle. Hopefully that won't be necessary, but I'll happily ask for your assistance in negotiating with them. We should be going to the helicarrier now. I should scan the globe for any other problems. Ready when you are, Diana. And stay close to me, Anon, so I can keep a good eye on you. Then let's go and get to the space ring. Next time, guys, we might as well go longer, because it's going to be cut really short for YouTube. What voice are you? Welcome to the bridge. I'm Welcome to the bridge. I'm Maria Hill. I'm hoping we can work together in putting everything back to the way it was. Hey Maria, how are things going? Trying to keep the planet spinning while it's tearing itself apart. Thankfully, there are enough ladies here to keep this ship running, but all of them are working double and triple shifts. They did seem pretty tense as they led us here. That's not just your typical frustration, but some of it can be seen as sexual. The women here are worried for the men in their lives, but they're also missing some of them in specific ways. Or rather, the sensation of being with any man. Everyone here is dying of thirst, and a cold bottle of water just waltzed by them. I wonder how angry they'll get once we leave. Actually, I think it's best you have Anon stay here with us. I knew it. Like Shia would give anything away. We're very close to getting all the rings, and all we need is for you to cooperate with us and trust us. While I understand your frustration, you need to allow S.H.I.E.L.D. to see this through. We have the resources and connections across the globe. We can solve this much faster. You barely have enough people to keep this expensive flying tin can running. Every time one of your teammates saves the world, we've saved it a dozen times over. I believe that your definition of saving the world differs from ours. How many of it involves you toppling regimes that you had previously put in power? How many villains have you enlisted to carry out your tasks? How many lives have you taken to cover your trail? You see the world as black and white, so it's easier for you to half-ass your job and pat yourself on the back and allow problems today become even greater threats tomorrow. Most of the time, S.H.I.E.L.D. is cleaning up the mess left by your self-appointed heroes. Now see here! Is shouting at each other going to solve anything? Black Widow? I'm just here to help move things along. What do you mean? Let me show you. You look better up close. Before we get back to business, may I have a kiss, please? Boz moi, you are delicious. I bet the rest of you taste just as good. I can't help myself, and I know every woman here feels the same. Oh, I see how it is. I shouldn't be surprised that you'd resort to seduction to get your way. Don't worry, because it's obvious he doesn't intend to stay with us. You know what I know what voice she gets. What? What do you mean? A good agent can obtain information based on observation, and I can tell that Anon has no intention of switching sides. It'd be for the best just to give them the ring and allow them to leave. Damn it, and yeah, I thought you were trying to change his mind. I would have, but it'd be for the waste of time. Very well. The space ring is yours. No strings attached. But it's a shame you have to leave so soon. We do have a lot of women that need to work through stress of this whole ordeal. Okay, so my issue with this game is there's really no story yet to the game. It could use more story. There was another game I did that involved Loki. If anyone knows the name of it, I do want to get back to that and see how that one updated. We'd still value any help you could give us. If we happen to If we happen upon any rings or information as to their locations, then we'll relay everything back to you. Thank you for everything, Maria. We appreciate your help in acquiring the Infinity Rings. Whatever it takes to get this mess sorted out. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. You actually got the ring from Maria Hill? She must be getting soft. Oh, she tried to start something, but luckily she backed down after Anon chose to stay with us. At least we are able to peacefully resolve that. I hope I haven't picked a bad time to make my first appearance. What the fuck is that thing? Who are you and where did you come from? Amalgama, really? I don't really do introductions, so let's just cut to the chase. I'm not from either of your worlds. My name is Amalgama, and let me be the first to thank you for caring for Anon until I got here. Wait just a minute. Wait. Are you his mother? Oh, I wish, but I have raised him since he was born. It amazes me how a cute baby could grow up to be such a sexy stud. Yeah, that's not weird. That's not a weird thing to say. Just look at you. It's been a short while, but it feels like forever since I pressed my body against yours. You always were a great kisser. Then again, we did get a lot of practice. If you raised him, then how come Anon never mentioned you? It's likely due to him crossing over from our home outside of both multiverses. Long story short, this isn't the first time both of your worlds have merged. The last time was long enough for a couple from opposite universes to conceive a child. When your universes separated, all memory and lasting effects were undone. That included Anon. He would have ceased to be had I not rescued him from his mother's womb. From there I raised him until history repeated itself. So, are you the one responsible for all this then? No, I'm not, and I don't know who is. What I did do was send Anon here along with what you call the Infinity Rings. You created them? Oh, more or less. I just borrowed some resources from this new universe and forged them so they would be utilized in separate ways in your worlds. Perhaps we should thank you for doing so. But why does Anon have no knowledge of all of this, and why were the rings not with him? Well, guys, let's find that out later. There's a lot of explanation to be done, and that's going to be saved for next time. Once again, thank you all for joining me. Sorry this has to be censored for YouTube, but I can't really help it. It's not my choice, and I can't even censor them heavily for you guys anymore. You can thank the Mass Flaggers. They're such nice people, aren't they? See you guys next time. Hey guys, welcome back to Infinity Crisis, and yes, that is the name of this. I've had a bunch of people ask me why they can't find it when they search. I'll be putting up the Patreon for the creators in the description, as well as my own. Entering this universe caused an unforeseen reaction and scrambled everything. The pieces are out there somewhere. You just have to put them together. In time, Anon will get his memories back. At least we know what's up now. I'm not much use at this point. I've done my part. All I want to do now is spend some time with my boy. Alright, Anon, show me to your room. I forgot what voice she got. Just like that, and you two are walking away. I still have some questions. Hey, where do you think you're going? Not bad. Kind of whatever if you ask me, but it'll do. I'd rather be alone with you, but I can tell you want to help those women out. Might as well lend a hand to move things along and get this over with so we can head back home. I'll wander about and see what else this place has to offer. But if you need me, then just think it and it'll come straight to you. And I'll come straight to you. Alright, so, again, this is still a work in progress game. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything in here. Black Widow's in here. It is good to see you. How are you doing? Ask her about how she feels about Maria Hill. Maria is a good woman and very committed to protecting everyone. She's married to her job, and that's the best kind of person to lead S.H.I.E.L.D. But sometimes I wish she would enjoy herself a little bit. Tell her, and I know that's not a Russian accent. Fuck you, I give up on your accents at this point. Tell her that you wouldn't mind helping out with that. I would appreciate that. And don't worry about me. I don't mind sharing if you want to be with us both. Oh. At the same time. Goddamn woman. I know nothing about her, but I can tell that she's a strong and confident woman. Is there anything you wish to tell me about her? Tell her Wonder Woman's very attractive, is a great person. Tell her that there's nothing that's special about Wonder Woman. A team is only as great as their leader, and they seem to be in capable hands. She can be impulsive and stubborn, but she is very capable of making the right choices. Her intuition serves her well, and she can figure out the best course of action. What do you find interesting about her? Tell her you admire Captain Marvel. Tell her you think Captain Marvel might be too impulsive. Yes, she can be that at times. It's rare for a person to have qualities like that and not let it get to the best of them. Nobody's perfect, and she knows this better than anyone through personal experience. Hey, look, a game that might actually make Captain Marvel, not redeemable. I consider Jen to be the best kind of comrade is that she's friendly and never judges a person. It might be because she's not an angel herself, so she understands people better. She can be a handful, figuratively and literally. I want a handful of She-Hulk. I know you would. Who wouldn't want that as well? And I can tell you from personal experience that she doesn't mind that. In fact, she encourages it. I'm gonna get so much shit for the accents, and I don't care. So we checked out Black Widow. So you two probably didn't get to see a lot of that. We got to bang the Black Widow. See if there's anything new at the bridge. Hey there, how's it going? Oh, you know, the usual. Being a superhero and running my business on the side. Come to think of it, I wonder if it's still around. Wait, what business does she have? Who cares? Might as well not worry about it until everything goes back to normal. Let's see, anything else? I happen to be single, if you're wondering. I can't believe they lured you guys in with a ring and then tried to hijack everything. They even tried to seduce you too? I'm glad they didn't keep you. I might have punched a hole in their ship to get you back. That's such a sweet thing to say. I didn't think I influenced your decision that much. Well, you made the right choice, since I'll give you whatever you want to keep you around. Let's just say a word. Just say the word and we can do it right now, right here. I don't really care about any of that. Is there any activities? No. I'm trying to figure out later. I can't remember what the next thing we need to do. Hello, dear. I remember one time I was cooking something on the stove and you came behind me and started kissing my neck. You were very persuasive. We went at it on the countertop and the food got burned. As a child, you were always very grabby and needy. Some things never change, huh? No need to finish that sentence? What? I don't know anything about or care about any other women here. I only care about you. And here I thought I was the only woman on your mind. It might be weird to think we lived like those on Earth despite being in a secluded pocket dimension, but I wanted to make sure you had something close to a normal life. You were such a happy boy when you hit puberty. Maybe we should talk about something else. We can romance her. could. But I'm gonna be cruel and make you wait on it. Goodbye, sweetie. Helicarrier bedroom. Okay, so that's where Black Widow is. Well, since there doesn't seem to be anything new to do right now with this, because again, this is still very early, I'm going to jump back and we're going to pick this one, and we're going to see what happens if we pick the other side. And then I'll move on to a different game, because it doesn't... I'm going to wait a few more updates in to do more of this, but I just did want to show what is out. Good choice. You'll be compensated for your time and cooperation. That means I get to fuck you. You can fuck anyone you want except me. I got dibs. No way in hell you're leaving with him. Holding someone against their will? Now you're starting to sound like me. Carol, let him go with them. But... Waller, at least promise us that you'll keep him safe, and don't be afraid to ask us for our help. You have my promise, and we'll take care of him. And he'll be taken care of, and if your assistance is needed, we'll let you know. Anon, Harley, we're leaving, courtesy of the Watchtower teleporters. Welcome to Belle Rev, your new home while you're staying, saving the world. Being ever so humble, there's no place like... Harley, shut up. I forgot who the fuck Moonstone is. Welcome back, you fat cow. That's Miss Fat Cow to you, Moonstone. I see you're still You're still needing reminding of your place now that you're part of the Suicide Squad. It's under my heel or underground in an unmarked grave in another country. Just remember that there's a bomb implanted in your skull. Try to short it out with your power and it goes off. Disobey orders and it goes off. Piss me off and it goes off. And guess what you're doing right now? Sorry. Good girl. Waller. Katana. I'd like to introduce you to Anon, the only living male in the universe. Yeah, she gets a normal voice. The only living male in the universe. So the reports were true. Yes, and now he's working for us. Not only that, but you women will be working for him as well. Or rather, under him or on him, or a combination of the ways. We gotta fuck him and I call dibs. Then he should be treated as the finest of... He should be treated to the finest of women in this hellhole has to offer. Naturally, it falls on me to pleasure him. Hey, I already called dibs, bitch. Grow up, you retarded little whore. Huh, I heard your list of bedmates, and you got me beat by a bit. Now I ain't saying I'm no hoe, but you a bigger hoe than me. I sleep with men and women when it suits me, or when they possess something I want. You turn tricks for hobos for fun. You want a piece of me, bitch? Why not? There's not many people left that haven't. Shut up, the both of you. Whoever Anon sleeps with is entirely up to him. Go ahead and choose a girl. Or not, it's up to you. Alright, so we can have sex with any of these luscious women that we want. Alright, we all know we're gonna have to try it. If I didn't need you, then I'd have shot you in the head where you stand. In case you weren't sure, that's a no. Choose someone else. Damn it! I love it. I love it that this is gonna be an ongoing fucking joke in this game. For the love of God, run with it, developers. Looks like the quiet one gets it first. Aw, man! I will do as instructed. I'm actually going to, as a joke, blank out the word sex. To be funny. It has been a while. I don't care either way, but you can do it here or in your room. The latter gets you some privacy, while the former gets you an audience. Yeah, fuck it, join the club. Let's all do this. Ooh, I get to see her O-face. I have some important business to attend to. I'll be sure to have the cameras record your session, And there will be a cleanup crew for when you're done. Now that all of that is out of the way, we can focus on acquiring the next Infinity Ring. Poison Ivy as the target, and she's she's hold up, yep. In New York. From our intel, it's covered in plants and it looks like it's set to Jurassic Park on the inside. Jurassic Park? The floral appears to be prehistoric, larger, spikier, and even have teeth. Sounds pretty typical for Red's greenhouse. Regardless, you are to be cautious and not let your guard down. Harley, you're to exploit Ivy's affection, for you, and Anon, you're to retrieve the ring at all costs. I got this amazing thing I can do with my tongue that makes Red's eyes roll to the back of her head. Ivy likes to play around with men, so she might do the same with you, Anon. I'm sure Katana won't be pleased with that. She seems to have taken a liking to you. Whatever Anon wants to do is up to him, although I hope for the best for him. Katana and Moonstone head out now. You already have your briefing. Hi. Very well, then. I can't believe I'm saying this, but you're in charge, Harley. Don't mess this up. You know I'm good. Otherwise, I'd be looking for a replacement head. She likes her. All right, stud, let's go. When you are not yet, we've already seen this. Now, because this might be the same thing over and over again, I'm actually going to pause it here. I'm going to hit that fantastic save button. And we're going to see if it's any different. We're not going to do the talking tooth stuff right now, but I'll be right back. Well, this is different so far. Well, here we are. And we didn't even get eaten by any plants yet. Holly. Anon. Oh, okay. So it's different. Oh, Harley, Anon. Of course you'd both be here as well. Yeah. We got like $1 bajillion worth of computers and people at our base. How'd you find out about this place? Got a call from the NYPD about some suspicious activity, and I happen to be in the area. Hey, Anon, how's it going? Changed your mind yet and ready to come back with us? Alright, Missy, you better back off. I already sucked his cock, and so that means he's mine. I'm not here for a fight, but don't think I'm going to let you talk shit to me. Welcome to my pod. So it is basically the same thing again. Here's the fun part. I'm going, gosh. Why is the most annoying one the one that has survived the longest here? You did good, Anon. We're one step closer to saving the universe. You should probably put on some clothes, although I wouldn't mind if you took your time doing so. My people are still looking for the next ring. Come see me if you're well rested, and we'll likely have found the next one by then. I'm not gonna lie, I actually do like this group a lot more. And with that, we're gonna call it here. Now, listen carefully, everybody. I want everyone to sit down, put your ears on, and actually listen to this. Come on, you can all comprehend. I believe in you. I am going to wait for a big update to do the next part of this. Link to the creators' Patreon is in this. If you want to let him know that I'm doing this game, go ahead. One of his patrons is the one that actually started sending this to me at first. Deadman actually is the one. Deadman is fucking amazing for that. Now I am going to move on to a new game. There's one I've been wanting to see if it got an update. But again, listen carefully because I know what the comment section is going to be, and I'm gonna hope all of you guys answer these comments for me. Every time somebody says, "Where's the next Infinity Crisis?" I want everyone to respond to them. It's getting an update. You have to wait. There we go. That's very easy. I believe all of you guys can do that. And I will be going back to the classic Something Unlimited when it gets its next major update, which apparently is going to add some Batgirl stuff. Hopefully they'll fix a couple of things, but probably not until the rebuilds. So we'll just have to see. So I want to thank you all for joining me. Check out all the links in the description, including our awesome little shop and our Patreon and Subscribe Star. See you guys next time. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to Infinity Crisis. I've been told this game is now completed, so let's go ahead and check out the completed version by continuing where we left off. As you can already see, there's been some changes to the game. So we're going to go to, well, we already are here, so we're going to talk to Weller. Yes, what is it? You have good timing. Let me bring in Moonstone and we'll go over what we found. We just got a message from S.H.I.E.L.D. claiming that they have the space ring. They even gave us coordinates of the location of the helicarrier, as if we already didn't know where it was. Unsurprising that they'd have one as well. Don't expect them to just hand it over. I'm sure they'll want to take Anon and the ring we already have. Which is why I'll be going with you both. I'd like to meet this woman in person. Maria Hill is the current director of S.H.I.E.L.D. and seems to be very competent, but she doesn't have what it takes to make really tough calls. No matter how much of a hard ass she presents herself, she's still too soft in... Okay. I don't know why that got off. In the short time I've been in your employ, I have come to realize that you do have beaten insufferable cunt category. Lucky for you, I'm taking that as a compliment. Otherwise, you'd be dead right now. I know, I'm starting to understand you more as time goes on. Do yourself a favor, Carla, and keep your beginner-level psychology to a minimum when talking to me. Of course, I wouldn't want you to feel threatened in any way. As I was saying, we'll be heading to the helicarrier to confiscate the ring. Anything goes wrong, and we'll teleport out of there and get the ring some other way. Don't underestimate them. We'll be outnumbered and they'll be ready for anything. They'd better. I'd be disappointed if they weren't. Now let's move out. Welcome to the bridge. I'm Maria Hill. You have the space ring? Straight to the point, I see. Yes, we have it in our possession, and we're looking to potentially cooperate with each other to bring about a resolution as quickly as possible. Not necessary. We've got everything progressing at an efficient pace. Once we get your ring, we'll be halfway to our goal. The last thing we need is someone else interfering. And here we go. Interfering? We're all in this together, whether you like it or not. Spare me your sentimental crap, Hill. I know you want to take over this operation and manage things yourself. You're just like me, but you don't have what it takes to really get things done. Dude, we're gonna have a bitch fight. I heard that you had an obnoxious bitch. I heard that you were an obnoxious bitch, but I didn't think that it'd be an understatement. I've had guerrilla factions wiped out and made leaders of nations disappear without a trace, while you were still teething. The things I've accomplished for my country and the rest of the world would give you nightmares. You think you're a patriot that's willing to do what's necessary, but you're just a psychotic and delusional as the scum you forced to have work for you. I thought we were supposed to make a transaction of some sort. Miss Hill, you have one ring and we have two, and the host to go along with it. Don't you think it's easier if we all just work together? On my ship and surrounded by my people, I have the advantage here. Quite the opposite. Allow me a detailed scenario that doesn't have a favorable outcome for you. One that is very likely to happen if you don't comply. Before you proceed, allow me to offer some advice. Hello, Carla. From Thunderbolts to this, at least you get points for consistency. Everyone's trying to throw their weight around without asking the only one whose opinion matters. Hello there, Anon. Mind if I give you a proper welcome? You look better up close. Before we get back to business, may I have a kiss, please? Boy, moi. You are delicious. I bet the rest of you taste just as good. Now it's become obvious that you're trying to do. Resorting to seduction to trick him? Not on my watch. It doesn't matter, because just look at Anon. Tells me that he isn't willing to stay here. Damn it. They'd just make things even worse for us if we still tried to hold him. Very well. I believe this is all the same, right? The space ring is still yours no matter what. Just remember that you can still come back here whenever you want. Yes, please do. And there you have it. We'll be taking our leave now. I'm disappointed, but we won't get anywhere if we fight each other. If we locate any of the other rings, we'll relay the information back to you. No need. We have everything under control. It's good you'll be staying with us, Anon. Mission completed. And with minimal resistance. Good work. That is most fortunate. We do not need another conflict. Under normal circumstances, Hill wouldn't have given in so easily. She made a wise choice not to force my hand. I don't even want to think about what you had in mind. I do what's necessary and make no apologies. Let's just leave it at that. Things are progressing well enough. Anon, take a break. You've earned it. Come talk to me later, and we'll likely have the location of the next ring by then. Okay, so we have seen this before in the other timelines. Let's look at this one. Then this should be a good time for me to make my first appearance. Who are you, and how did you get in here? I don't really do introductions. So let's just cut to the chase. I'm not from either of your worlds. My name is Olgama, and let me be the first to thank you for caring for Anon until I got here. Are you his mother? Oh, I wish, but I have raised him since he was born. It amazes me how a cute baby could grow into such a sexy stud. That's quite a thing to say. And a lot of this we've already seen. Just look at you. It's been a short while, but it feels like forever since I pressed my body against yours. I am a mature adult. You always were a great kisser. Then again, we did get a lot of practice. If you're finished making out with him, then you can give us some damn answers now. And you can start with how he never mentioned you before. It's likely due to him crossing over from our home outside of both multiverses. Long story short, this isn't the first time both of your worlds have merged. The last time was long enough for a couple of opposite universes to conceive a child. When your universes separated, all memory and lasting effects were undone. That included Anon. He would have ceased to be had I not rescued him from his mother's womb. From there, I raised him until history repeated itself. Are you the one that has done all this? No, I'm not, and I don't know who is. What I did do was send Anon here, along with what you call the Infinity Rings. Then how come the rings weren't with him? Why doesn't he remember any of this? Entering this universe has caused an unforeseen reaction and scrambled everything. The pieces are out there somewhere. You just have to put them together. In time, Anon will get his memory back. And you created these rings? More or less. I just borrowed some resources from this new universe and forged them so they could be utilized in separating your worlds. Then you can tell us where the other rings are. I don't know where they are, and I don't really care. What? Someone messed with your worlds, and I gave you the means to undo it. You can thank me later, but I'd rather spend time with Anon, so I think that'll be all for today. Then we'll set you up with a room and... It won't be necessary. I will be leaving with Anon now. Looks like someone is interested in only one thing. This is what they gave you for a room. Unbelievable. I'd rather be alone with you, but I can tell that you want to help those women out. Might as well lend a hand and move things along to get this over with, so we can head back home. I'll wander about and see what else this place has to offer, but if you need me, then just think about it and I'll come straight to you. Alright, so we're just going to be doing straight up story right now, because I really just want to get that done. So we can go back to the helicarrier, that's good to know. Now this does have a kind of a bad glitch where right now I'm seeing where once it goes into automatic that save thing, you can't get out of that to go out of like to go into the menu or anything like that. It's a really weird little glitch. Yes, what is it? X about the next thing. We picked up some unusual activity from what appears to be an abandoned compound where experiments were conducted on mutants. It's known as the Weapon X facility. The energy being emitted from there is very similar from what the Infinity Rings were giving off when used. But that's after you acquired them and charged them. That means they are finding out how to exploit its power, and we can't have that. I think it's time for you to lead this next operation. You've proven yourself more dependable than who you're now in charge of. Moonstone, Harley, come here now.
Hey, sweet cheeks, how are you?
Fancy meeting you again. The three of you are to head to this Weapon X facility and find out what they're doing and retrieve the Infinity Ring. Don't come back until you have it.
Okay, can I fly the jet? I swear I won't crash it like I did last time.
You're not taking the jet for this one. You'll need the element of surprise, so they won't escape with the ring. And how exactly are we going to get there? Anon has the space ring now. He'll need more practice using it.
Doesn't that mean we gotta make some whoopee to get the ring to work?
I don't care what you do as long as you get it done. You have your mission, so hurry up and get out there.
Well, ain't this an interesting development?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Harley?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Harley?
Alright guys, we're gonna save right there. Thank you all for joining me. Don't forget, if you want to support the channel, you know how to do it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Hey guys, welcome back to Infinity Crisis! Actually, who do we have? We haven't really talked to her much. Hello, dear. Let's have a conversation.
I remember one time I was cooking something on the stove and you came behind me and started kissing my neck. You were very persuasive. We went at it on the countertop and the food got burned. No need to finish that. Finish that sentence, okay? I don't know anything about or care about any of these other women. The only one I care about is you. And here I thought I was the only woman on your mind. As a child, you were always very grabby and needy. Some things never change, huh? It might be weird to think we lived like those on Earth despite being in a secluded pocket dimension, but I wanted to make sure you had something close to a normal life. You were such a happy boy when you hit puberty. Maybe we should talk about something else. Alright, we could always romance her. I know what everybody wants. Oh, a little affection from my sweet little baby boy. That face, those muscles, that throbbing erection pressing against me. Now I want some affection. That's just about all it takes to get me wanting more. Goodbye, sweetie. Alright, we don't really care about talking to most of these people. Let's go ahead and do our mission.
Yes, what is it? Let's go about the next Infinity Ball. I hate to admit it, but we've been unable to find the next ring. Until someone contacted us. Someone at the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters informed us that they know where the Mind Ring is. But they said that only you and one other can go over there and get it. Our scanners haven't picked up any traces of the ring, but it is our only lead. I hate playing by someone else's rules, but it'll be best to play along until we find out what they know. If anything happens, I'll send an entire squad and tear that place apart and burn it to the ground. Take whoever you want with you. Who do I want to take with me? I'm pretty sure she's freaking dying. She's satisfied. I'll take Katana. Good choice.
I am ready. Waller instructed me to kiss you.
I do like that they use classic Jean Grey. Goddamn nice.
So this is the guy I've heard about? Or to be more accurate, the only guy. Welcome to Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. I'm Jean Grey and this is Storm.
We are here for the ring?
Not much to say.
No, we're just here for the ring.
Anyway, we figured out why nobody could find the mind ring, and it seems to be in the unlikeliest of places.
So where is it?
It's inside of Anon's mind.
What, really?
I'm not sure how it got there, but when I came back here after Anon had left, I sensed the lingering power from the ring, so I scanned Belrave and indeed found it within his mind. It should be a simple psychic extraction to get it out, but it might be hazardous for anyone except Anon and me to be in the immediate area. I suggest we do the extraction in the danger room. Normally you use it for training, but in this case it'll contain any potentially harmful energy.
Harmful?
We are dealing with an item that can change reality. It's best to take the utmost caution in interacting with it. Trust me when I say he'll be in good hands. Now, Anon, please follow me. Now that we're alone, I can detail the specific way I have to do the extraction. It seems you've been emitting lustful brainwaves this entire time, in case you were wondering why all the women have been extra passionate around you. I wouldn't worry too much about it, since it's only amplifying urges we already have. It's best not to tell anyone else about this, but even after the ring has been removed, you'll continue having this effect, and I doubt I could change it in any way. When you're a psychic, stuff like this is kind of the norm.
And that makes 5.
And it was in his head the whole time. That does explain a lot of what has been happening to you, dear. I hope the effects wear off soon and you can remember everything we did before coming here.
We're already looking for the last ring, so it's apparently the soul ring. We'll have it located soon enough. You know where to find me. And we're going to go and get it. Don't worry. So let's go ahead and talk to her. I should save, just in case anything happens. Waller. Yes, what is it? Nothing, not a damn clue as to where it is. We have the greatest resources in the world, and we couldn't even tell you even if it even exists. What the hell was that? Hold on. Damn it! How was this happen?
Perfectly executed, and those fools were none the wiser.
Agreed, everything fell into place perfectly just as planned.
I do not fucking regret my voicing for this one. It stays.
Welcome, mortal, to a place even gods dream of entering.
Why are there 2 enchantresses? Someone oh, one's probably DC. Oh, yeah.
You are fortunate to be in the presence of such beauties.
He really is quite the man.
I think we were a bit too zealous in ridding the world of them.
But we were rewarded with the perfect specimen.
A personal plaything as substitute for all the worthless males.
Oh, you are bitches! Usually ask them why you're here, angrily confront them over what they've done, seductively flirt with them.
Typical mortal. Defiant even in the face of goddesses.
You are in the presence of an enchantress from 2 different universes.
Not only do we share the same name and fashion sense, but we also have had it with men of our worlds.
Our synchronized hatred and immense power aligned perfectly so that we could carry out our wish.
to do away with the disgusting gender that has caused us nothing but trouble.
Oh, good, they're feminists.
If men were our main source of frustration,
I guess. I forgot which one is which at this point.
if men were the main source of our frustration, why not remove it entirely?
Perhaps we were too hasty in our wish.
Before we knew it, we inherited a shared world with no men,
And then the infinity rings appeared.
as well as you.
This is what you came for, yes?
We willingly give it to you. But there is one thing we humbly request of you.
To use your power to rule over this new world. You made the right choice. Things are back to normal and we're back together. Just the two of us. I love you for eternity.
The end. Thanks for playing. Try out the other endings. Well, let's go ahead and show it off.
Wait a minute. The fuck just happened?
You better get used to this because it appears to be our new reality. I never really cared much for men, so it's of no concern to me. We have failed.
Hey, it's no biggie.
Is her name Betsy? Welcome back. I hope you had fun while you were gone. But let's get down to business. I'm not sure how you did it, but it appears that no one has problems with things staying the same. You got all the infinity rings and used them. There's no denying that. Maybe it's because I generally prefer this outcome that I'm more aware of your decision. Make no mistake, I don't like being betrayed, but I stand to gain the most out of all this. A lot of my competition and peers are gone, so I'm left with more power than ever, and I have you to thank. So how about it? Care to join me in a victory lap in bed? There's someone who's really getting off on this one. I don't know why I doubled. Buckle up, cowboy, because I have quite the reputation to uphold. I've sucked and fucked my fair share of metahumans and left them exhausted. You'll be quite the challenge, but I'm more than confident with my skills. Want to see what happens when we stay with the heroes? That'll be the next episode. There's been a lot cut out of this because God knows there was a lot of... So you know how to support. Check out some of the other places that we are at, and I'll see you guys next time for more Infinity Crisis. And that'll mean once we finish this, we'll be doing a new series. Maybe Waifu Academy? It's been one of the most requested. Let me know what you guys think. See you next time.